I see your scars, little human.
Mr. Toad, can you take me down? Can you take me down to the dance floor?
All right, ready. Let me show you guys this. Oh, let me change this as well.
Daddy.
Oh, God.
So make this visible for you. Markaede.
What's
So-
funny is I don't even have any kind of armor.
You're not even wearing like light or medium?
I've clothes.
You're just wearing clothes?
Isn't she
Traveler's
like a
clothes.
barbarian?
Yeah.
Don't barbarians not wear armor?
They can wear like medium, they just can't wear like heavy.
No.
All right. So, yeah, you guys were heading up to Markaede, to seek shelter,
Yeah.
rest up for the night. It is a little off the beaten path, but, you guys can seek shelter there. You'll still make it a day ahead of schedule, for your meeting with the mysterious stranger who left the note back in the Northern Landing Tavern. As you guys approached Markaede, you got in a skirmish with some kobolds who had slain a man. Did you guys happen? We were kind of pressed for time, so sorry about that. That man, if you we'll say that you guys had given him a once over.
We did.
Marnie would explain that he was a familiar face, not anybody she knew personally, but that he is one of the miners up in Markaede. Markaede isn't really a town or a village itself. It's more so a mining outpost, but not where
2.0.
the... What's that?
Phandalin 2.0?
Well, it's not where the actual mining's done or anything, but yeah, kind of like a little bit of a Phandalin. Very tiny though. It's so the way
More
it
like
works.
a settlement.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of words we can use for it. So the
So
way
you're
it
saying
works,
it's like a village, right?
yeah, it's kind of like a place that has like sleeping quarters for people. So to how Marnie would describe it to you guys is that some people on shift, like when you're getting closer, because you guys saw the smoke in the distance, when you're getting closer, you see a sign and it says like site 43, Markaede, and it's just a mining site where people work in shifts. It's about a day's journey from Markaede to one of the actual mining sites at the mountain. And she would point at the mountain as you guys were riding closer as well. And it would be identified as Mount Velthus. And she would explain that while there were people out working the mountain on their shift, the ones back in Markaede would be working in the smithy, doing some smelting, getting it ready for transport, because they, proficiency wise, they get a lot of the smelting done right there in Markaede before they ship it out in bars back over to the town of Whiteforge, city of Whiteforge. So they switch out on these schedules and whatnot. And she would also tell you, it was weird seeing somebody running from Markaede, because this time of year, that winter storm she was trying to avoid, they should have pretty much been closed up at this point. They don't really work through the winters, since the winters are so brutal. Especially since you start getting up into elevation, working these sites in the mountains where it's even more frigid and deadly. So yeah, you guys close the distance and you enter Markaede. And Marnie would pull the horses over to the side as you guys see some fire sputtering out. Looks kind of like just a few things had been set aflame along the buildings, specifically the one up here that I cannot tag. Specifically the one straight north. Yeah, with the walls torn down. It looks from your view right there, it looks like it was more so that torches and stuff had fallen over, maybe some oil caught fire, and that's what the initial burst of smoke you guys had seen from a distance was. But as of now, it's kind of puttered out. You still see some smoldering going on over there, but it all seems to be under control.
So not a raid.
And yeah, you guys get here. There's no kobolds in sight. They seem to have scattered, off in different directions as you guys engaged in combat with them. And Marnie just looks at you guys as you step down at Horn. She's like, be careful. As I said, everybody should have been gone. It was strange to see somebody was still here, but do be careful. And she points over at the building. I can assure you that building didn't look like that the last time I was here.
Well, stay here. We'll check it out and make sure it's safe. Kane, you watch her.
You're such a brave, strong man. Yeah, Kane. He's so strong and silent. Ma'am, don't mind his muteness. He will protect you. Oh,
Trust that
he
man's
knows.
silence with
As
my life.
Kane would say, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Kane's gonna stay here and just keep an eye on her. She smiles, knowing that a big, strong man is staying behind to keep her company.
I just turn around and give Kane a stern look. Better keep your hands to yourself, big boy.
Marnie puts her fingers to her lips like, oh my. Never been fought over before.
And I give Freya a stern look.
What, Bippin?
Back off.
Why don't you
He's
say it to my
mine.
face? Oh wait, you can't. You can't even see my face down there.
Alright, I'm climbing up onto this wagon. I'm standing on Kane's shoulders. You think you're taller than me? Huh? You think you're taller than me, lady? Because clearly I have the height advantage. And
I
then
just put
pounce.
two fingers. I put two fingers on his chest, and I just shove him over with my two fingers off of Kane's shoulders.
And I'll
Yeah.
catch him.
Okay, and then arms. Let's get out of
That's
here.
how we're starting this
Let's move along here. We can stay at this wagon all fucking day.
all day in this wagon, pretty much. Yeah.
Come to find out, the survivors that were still clinging to life are now lying dead.
No,
Alright.
Can I
I'll just
see any?
gracefully leap from the wagon. And then I just come and join you guys.
wait
I'm like
up.
got my hands cupped on my eyes, trying to see into this window.
As I'm opening the door, hello? Anyone in here?
Yeah, so
Can
what
I
both
roll
of
to
you...
see what-
Yeah, what both of you notice immediately though is it looks cleared out, but not in the sense that it was recently cleared out. Like somebody had packed up and left a while ago. Like this looks like nobody stays here.
Right, so they just left. They didn't ransack the place.
Who is
Something
they?
Weird must have
Can I
happened.
see if they left anything behind in this little room?
Yeah, go ahead and
Investigation?
nope, perception.
Or perception?
Perception.
You're
Wait, that's the
you're
wrong game.
looking for things like that are lootable in a sense.
Yeah, seeing if the owner left anything behind.
Yeah, go
To
ahead
give
and
us, like a tell of where he is.
go ahead and take a peek. Yeah, you look all over and you find a pillow, and you find what might be baby socks.
You mean that king-size mattress on the floor and those adult socks?
Well, the baby socks look like they might make good mittens for you. That's how tiny they are. But other than that, no. You even searched. There's like a chest in the room. You open it up, and There's some old mining tools, but none of them look serviceable.
Okay. Alright. It's
I'm-
looking like there's no tools in here to be serviced.
Feeling a
What
little
do you
weird
mean there's
about this
mittens for
area.
you?
I cast detect magic. And I kind of like have a little like scepter that glows, and I'm like waving it around, trying to pick up traces of magic.
You do detect an aura of magic having emanated here not long ago, but just traces. There's no longer an actual presence.
Okay.
Hmm.
What are these little tinier huts here?
So as you're walking up, you see that these are also just the miners' living quarters. Presumably the ones that Marnie was telling you about. The ones that would stay here when they're off shift, heading up to the mountain when they were on.
Clear.
So it wouldn't be like they wouldn't really have any items or anything like to pack up like the other house would.
Like the other house would? No, these.
Yeah,
these.
Same thing. Same situation, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like if
Yeah,
you want to
does it look like
investigate in
someone-
here, you can.
All right, I'll investigate.
Well, I mean, not investigate.
Wrong
Perception.
game, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, Bippin's got me on the investigation train.
I thought I'd be investigating. It seemed like a mystery to me.
Yeah, same as what Bippin found in the previous one. There's some in this one. There's a pickaxe and a copper ingot.
We're gonna do some mining.
All right.
I was thinking about taking that ingot.
You
Yeah,
take
I'll grab that copper
Okay.
ingot. Fuck it.
Can I see if there's like footprints leading anywhere? See like if I could see if they all kind of like moseyed off together.
Hang on, you guys are all running around like crazy. Like
I
the
was
two down
patiently
here in
waiting.
this
Kyra and I-
house
yeah.
have just died
Kyra and I
because
are
of the
just
giant
waiting.
trap inside of it.
Oh shit. That
I'm
sucks.
kidding. So yeah, you boys
That sucks.
we'll pause and take
Stop me
turns.
from walking around.
All right, yeah.
This is
So,
really
ladies, you walk in here. You see just a dilapidated living quarters.
Dilapidated, such a good word.
It is.
Yeah. This
see.
one looks like somebody was staying in it more recently compared to the others. As a chair has been turned over, a chest has the chest at the south end of the room has been emptied out in a hurry. There's some signs and indications that it looks like this person was in a rush.
Okay. I would like to
Perception.
take a closer look and maybe see if there's any signs that can point to maybe it was the guy that we had seen running from the kobolds.
Okay.
What are our rolls tonight?
I know, really.
Jesus.
Freya, would you also
Freya,
roll
can you help me out
perception?
here?
Yeezer. Hold on, I forgot how to fucking play this one.
It's okay, my sister can do it. She's a lot better at this than I am.
No, I just have really bad ADHD,
Oh my God.
which is really bad.
Oh my
Really?
lord.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking around the room. You see
It's a room.
it's a room. Yeah, you guys kind of look at each other for a minute and just nod because it's a room.
Yeah,
It's a room.
All right, you
All right.
nothing
boys.
here.
Can I try to investigate what happened here?
Yes, you
They're
can.
gonna yell at you. And oh no! It's the right game.
Well, yeah, he's trying to investigate what's happened here. He's not trying to see what he can find here.
Okay. I see the difference.
Okay. I will roll
Pippin's on something.
investigation. That's better.
All right. Adhorn, you can tell it looks like this building over here was almost as if it was bombarded by siege equipment. And as you walk into it, you see a man standing over here.
Oh.
It's a cloaked man. He's facing away from you, but he kind of hears your footsteps crunching in the snow, and he stiffens up. And even stiffened up, his back is kind of arched in a really, really peculiar way. And
It looks kind of sticky.
to finish your investigation part, though, before going into this man, from your perspective, it looks like somewhat like this was bombarded by siege equipment. It could have been something else, but you don't understand quite what could cause this kind of damage. But looking around, you know, the turned over chairs and everything, if it was that, there would be damage inside the building, but there's not. It's like only the walls themselves were hit. Also, as you scan the room, noticing this guy, you clearly see that there's like some valuables laying around that are untouched. But you notice that pretty much all metals are missing. For this being a mining facility, you don't see any iron. You don't see any bars. Looks like the storage crates that are clearly marked, ore, are just completely empty, and they look like they were forced open by whoever had done this to the walls. So on to this man. I'll unpause. He kind of stiffens up, and he starts making. Yeah, you see this frost giant about 20 feet over you guys, over the top of this building. And he looks over at you guys and almost just kind of completely ignores you guys. And he looks down into the building and reaches his hand down like he's digging around for some stuff. And he picks up the anvil that was still in there and just throws it in this giant sack like on his back, almost as if it's nothing. And then he looks over specifically at you, Freya.
Oh.
And and it roll perception, or not perception, insight. Sorry. You have no idea why he's eyeballing you.
We don't want to fight.
And then, yeah, he's going to walk around the building over towards you guys.
Oh, God.
We don't mean any trouble. Do you speak English?
Oh,
Common?
No.
So you speak out to him. His eyes lock on you, and he goes,
I see your scars, little human.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, shit.
What about them?
Means you're a warrior, a fighter, huh?
Yes.
Is he
we're all
speaking in
fighters.
common?
yes, he's speaking in common.
Okay.
Do you wish to challenge me to a duel?
Oh.
Not in particular. I was just admiring your helmet.
He kind of shakes his head at this, like you're disappointing him. He throws his weapons on the ground and cracks his knuckles.
Come. Give me your best shot.
Come on, Freya, you can do it. It's just a friendly spar.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Freya.
comes walking
Don't do
up
it,
to you.
Freya,
Boom,
don't do it,
boom.
Freya.
He slaps his stomach and he says,
Right here. Your best shot.
All right. If you want my best shot, I'll give it to you. How am I hitting this thing? Is this like a duel? Like I'm punching him? I'm about to punch this motherfucker?
So, do you want to ask him that? You want to ask him, how am I hitting you?
Weapon or no weapon? How do you want me to hit you?
Use whatever you feel necessary.
That's so cool. All right. If that's what you really want,
Give him
I've,
everything you've got.
I draw my great axe, kind of giving a big grin, kind of excited that this thing kind of sees me as a challenger, you know?
The grin on your face makes him like just form a huge grin himself. Like you're kind of giving him this wild look.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm so nervous, guys. My rolls are shitty.
You can rage if you want.
Does rage even fucking help? Well, I guess it gives me an advantage on. Well, not really. Fuck it. All right. Oh, fuck, I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, I go into a fit of rage, screaming at the top of my lungs, banging my chest, and raising my greatsword above my head before taking a downward swing towards his abdomen.
You hit. Roll damage. Yeah, your sword just goes like plunging into his stomach, but at the same time it's met with this like just pure resistance, and you see like you felt it sink. You felt like you just nailed him. But then you realize your sword just isn't moving, and you look and like his rock hard fucking abs have just completely stopped this sword from doing anything at all.
Wow, that was
You're
cool.
a tough bastard, aren't you?
Yeah, he gives you a big grin and reaches down and picks up his weapons, but like sheathes them.
Okay. I can see a bead of sweat in this cold weather just dripping down the side of my face. Yeah, you're a tough bastard, aren't you?
That's
You know, most of the humans around here are scared shitless when they look at us. But I could tell by your markings.
and he's indicating your tattoos, your Thok tattoos. That's what caught his attention. That's why he was staring at you specifically as he was looting the building.
I could tell by your tattoos and all of your scarring and those muscles you've got. You're no Faarulian.
No, we are not Faarulian.
We're Thok.
You all are warriors, are you not?
Yes, we are Thok warriors.
Fuck, huh?
I'm so scared.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you heard of the name Thok before?
I am familiar with the Thok. I've met quite a few of your kind. You all are brave warriors and deserve respect.
Well, we're the last of the Thok.
A small party of Thok had come by our encampment but a few weeks ago.
What do you mean by small?
About 5 or 6.
Did you catch any names?
No, I was not the one to speak to them. My chieftain was. But they had his respect.
Do you think we could meet your chief?
You all are brave, aren't you?
Hey, we're
I'll give
friends
him my
with,
best shot
White
too if
Wolf,
he wants.
or a winter wolf.
Yeah,
What-
do you know of oh fuck, what's his name?
You know of a
The
great
White Wolf?
warrior named Jimmy.
There is no such thing as a warrior named Jimmy. No warrior would
Hey, wasn't
ever
much of a
have that
warrior.
name.
What about a white wolf named Ugram?
He kind of snaps over to you.
You know of the winter wolf Ugram.
Yeah.
Where did you encounter this Ugram?
Careful with what you say, sister.
In the forest.
I know of him. What of him?
I was just curious.
Interesting. Well, don't allow my presence here to disturb all of you. If you have no business with me, allow me to finish looting what I've came here to loot. What is mine?
Do you know where our clansmen might have ran to? The ones that passed by?
Again, you would have to speak with my chieftain about that.
Oh.
But as it is now,
Are we safe to?
you're safe too, and he...
visit?
And he points to you, Freya.
Where could we find your tribe at so we could speak to your chieftain?
He points up at the mountain, out in the distance where these miners have been working.
You would go to the top of that. We're on the highest peak.
It sounds like more than a couple days' journey.
For small people like you, it's a week's journey.
Oh yeah, we can't do that right now.
I
On a timeline.
hate that word. I had a question. What were you here looting, or what did the miners have that you wanted so bad?
He like turns his body to look down at you, and he takes a knee, and like he puts his face as close as he can to your tiny little body. Like his from nose to chin is like still larger than your whole body.
I extend out my arm and I put my index finger on his nose and give him a little boop to show him that I am not scared.
I like all of you.
What did you just ask him?
I just want to know what he came here to loot and why he came here.
So he reaches back into the bag and he pulls out that anvil and he like kind of rotates it around in his fingers and he sticks it back in and he grabs an iron bar out of the bag too. And he shows this to all of you.
This is my metal, my mountain. And these Faarulians think that they can come to our mountains and take what's ours and call it their own.
Oh.
Yeah, these Faarulians think they can do whatever they damn well please, but they're about to learn that they can't.
All right. Well, I'm on big old boy's side over here. What was your name again?
I am Domas. If you seek passage in the mountain, mention my name.
Thank you, Domas. Do you think I can also do another strength challenge with your chieftain?
He would love that.
Awesome.
He kneels down to you as well, Freya, and he pulls one of the necklaces off from around his neck. It's huge, but when he pulls the necklace off, he just rips one of the teeth. You see that he's adorned in all of this bone armor with beasts that you guys have never seen in your life because they're large enough to fit this giant. And this tooth he tears off of the necklace. He hands to you, and
this is for you. You show them this, and then they know that you have shown Domas your strength.
I reach out, taking the giant tooth in both hands, visibly capable of carrying it, not seemingly struggling, and I'm like, "Thank you, I really appreciate this."
Yeah. So with that, he'll stand up, and as he kind of goes back to make sure he's gotten all the metal out of this building, he mutters kind of half to himself and half to you guys.
It's strange to not see you all wearing collars.
Whoa.
What?
Well, Dumas, you have safe travels. We will eventually see you.
You're wishing them safe travels, though? You're crazy.
Hey, I like him.
He thinks we're slaves or dogs. Either way.
I don't think you're slaves or dogs, but just be careful.
Alright.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that
Thank you again.
And you...
Guys,
You
I
just
think I
hear
can
him
make friends with
stomping off through the
anybody.
woods, the trees cracking.
I approve of this friend.
You like this one? Oh, that's one friend of mine that you actually like. I think he's my best friend. Did you see how he liked it when I hit him? We could totally just hit each other all the time and we would just be best friends.
Yep.
I like him.
Silence. That's what I expected.
So yeah, back to this room. Yeah, you realize this is where the Marnie had explained that they kind of process the metals for shipment back to Whiteforge. And yeah, you see that it all makes more sense now, clearly what happened. That whoever that man was that had been killed by the kobolds was probably one of the only people out here this time of year. Why he was here, you can't really tell. But other than that, it looks like the frost giants had just kind of come through to ransack the place for metals. And the
So can we put together that like the damage that was done by like giant weapons?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what you could tell. He had a great club on him, and you could easily deduce that he just kind of swung it like out on a day's golfing trip, just fucking plowed it through the walls.
You can't really blame him.
I totally forgot you're just carrying that fucking giant tooth around.
So the
do you wanna
tooth is about
put it-
from the end of your finger to your wrist. That's about
so
how
it's
big
not
it
that
is.
big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was about to
just
say,
assumed
I
it
can
was
put it
like-
in
That's huge.
I mean, it's huge for a tooth, but I assumed it was like full, like arm's length. Is it heavy?
So, can I like
Not for
search
you,
the room
Freya.
for any?
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll perception. You did see a couple little sparklies when you had first kind of checked out the room before encountering the kobolds trying to bluff their way out of there.
Hey, Pippin, you want to help me search this room?
I don't see why not.
Well,
Alright, you go look over
eyes
there.
are
I'm gonna
good.
search on this side.
Come on, looters. We're on a
God.
time limit.
Yeah, so you find where is my sheet? You find some more copper ingots. Apparently the giant did not give a shit about the ingots. You see 4 of them just kind of sitting there in a stack.
Fuck it, I'll add it to the collection.
You see a few uncut gemstones, quartz.
Okay.
There are 4 altogether.
Oh, 1 second. Let me open up a notepad here. 4 uncut quartz.
Yep.
Okay.
And you see a torch bundle.
Quartz bundle. Okay.
Yep. You see a couple iron rations.
Iron. What is that?
They are non-perishable rations carried by miners.
Okay. Cool. How? Just 1 of those?
3.
Or how many? 3 of those. Okay.
These boys.
And
Everybody
that's,
thinks women are so bad for always going shopping, but look at them going shopping in somebody else's home.
there's
Yep.
a few hammers. There's a few hammers, chisels, and shovels in there as well. I don't know if you want them. They're worn, like pretty worn out.
Okay. Yeah. No. I don't care about those. Is that it then?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'll throw all that in the bag of holding and just march on out.
I heard what you said, and it wasn't shopping. It's called stealing, and it's cool when we do it.
Only when we do it, right?
Uh-huh. Right, Adhorn?
From the people that took our whole village from us, this is a measly sum.
Yeah, you
All
tell
right,
me.
yeah, okay. That was a good way of putting it. Pippin has a horrible way of putting things.
Well, boys rule, girls rule. Get over it, sister.
Let's go back to Marnie and explain what
Pippin,
happened.
I was just about to like have your back, and then you just fucked it all up.
It's because he has Napoleon syndrome. He was like the size of that frost giant's pinky toenail. Not
who?
even the toe.
Whose syndrome do I have?
Napoleon.
You guys aren't
Was
looting.
that-
You guys aren't looting the last building. Loot everything except one.
Oh,
Was that somebody from the past?
is there another building? Oh, that. Okay,
I'm
this is
gonna-
the last building.
The mystery building.
I was gonna knock on the door, but fine.
Watch we walk in
Well,
there and
you
there's
can
nothing.
knock. Nobody will respond as you walk in, and there's nobody here.
I know.
I wanna.
What do you want to do?
I wanna roll perception to see where those little fucking little
Kobolds.
rascals ran off to.
Go ahead.
What do I see?
This whole time,
Uh,
I'm just blocking the door from the boys getting in so that Krya can actually look at stuff.
You see. Hang on, we've got a lot going on here. Bippin, yeah, you can see, you can clearly, if you wanted to track them, you could. You know they've probably got a good 10-minute lead on you, and they're all heading northeast, like out into the forest.
All right.
I
said we go kill them.
Kyra, you see, same as the other buildings, that it looks as if nobody's been here in quite a while. But you do notice that this room has like some floorboards removed, and it looks like he didn't place them back. Like he had picked them up and like kind of left them laying there, like he took his stuff to go and left.
Okay, can I see anything down inside the hole?
You don't really see anything.
Nothing?
Are you sure?
Even if I get like down, like squat down and take a closer look?
I mean, if you want to roll perception, see if like you might be missing something, sure. But yeah, you don't. It just looks like he had a hole in there. Yeah, so you squat down and you get in there, as you say, and
Get in there.
kind of feeling around, and it's pretty dark. But you do notice that there's a single sheet of paper left down in the hole.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up this paper.
And I will share it with you guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Call of Cthulhu, for getting me into making you guys handouts.
Thank you.
Is it going to be in our journal?
Oh, cool.
Hummel, should you return to Whiteforge soon, or you should return to Whiteforge soon. Things around the city are, for lack of a better word, peculiar. Word is the frost giants have been spotted much farther down the mountains as of late. It has the whole city on edge. Something has been redacted, but you guys can kind of tell that there are faint words that were also scratched over after they were kind of wiped away. Just come home. I fear for your safety in more ways than one these days. Balor.
Am I able to see what was crossed out?
Yeah,
Like, am I able to make it out?
you can roll whatever you feel will help you with that. Investigation, like perception, whatever you're stronger at.
Investigation.
Here, use this magnifying glass I crafted. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you?
Mm,
I mean, you can roll at
insight
advantage
or
if
perception?
if he's helping you.
Yeah, alright, so I will roll
Yeah, tighten my little
Perception.
lens.
at
a closer look.
advantage.
Yeah, so you can kind of make out the words. Let me open up my notes, because I did erase it so much that I can't even tell anymore what's going on. It doesn't help that they were already on edge, especially with your immigration, and it cuts off. Like he decided not to put that on paper.
So
They
he's
were
not
already on
from here.
edge with his immigration.
Something about his immigration, like he's saying that it looks to you as if he was trying to say that the town has become even more on edge, you know, and he's relating it to, like, you know, with your immigration. Trying to, what you get out of this is that something going on with immigrants, possibly. The city's already kind of on edge about.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So non-Faarulians.
Okay. I wonder
Maybe
if
they're
it could
talking
be
about
our...
us.
Yeah. Okay. Or maybe not us specifically, but our group that came through a few weeks ago. Okay. Well,
Oh,
I wonder if that note that we found in the tavern is possibly from our people.
Oh yeah,
That's a good point.
Could be.
I hope so.
I wish Hunter Father Aiden was here. He'd probably know more than we do.
Yes, that he definitely would.
Well, he's dead, so
And I
get
miss him
over it.
dearly.
Show some respect for the dead, you little twat.
All right, let's get
He's
back
All
so
right.
immature
to
sometimes.
let's get back to Mama Milk Bags.
Can I please just hit him in the back of the head with my the hilt of my greatsword, please?
No
Be
PvP.
nice.
Can I?
You'll kill me. I saw what you did to that giant.
Trust me, if he turns into a pork, he'll be in jail before too long.
Come on, Pippin, I'll help you up.
I just run behind him and I scoop him up underneath his armpits and I carry him over and I not so gently toss him in the back of the wagon. There you go, buddy.
Kane, we're back.
And he makes room for you guys. Marnie like looks at you, Freya, as you're coming to get into the wagon with her. And she's like, you could tell her face is kind of like stark white, and she's like, I have to be honest, I thought I was about to leave all of you.
Why
Why?
would you leave us? We totally could have taken him. Did you see that? He was terrified of me.
I've never seen somebody live through an encounter with a frost giant before.
That's because Farulians are weak.
And
He's a friendly guy.
she makes haste and just gets those horses out of there.
Doesn't say anything. She just, yep, bye.
So we're not resting here after all.
She's just like, nope, prefer to make camp as we travel down the road.
He was such a nice guy, though.
She would also argue with you with all the kobolds and stuff. She would say, scavengers, they're gonna come back, as soon as they don't feel the threat of the frost giant. Yeah, who knows how many might come back, especially since you've already killed some of them. The ones that originally ran probably went to get more help.
Well, 100 of them could show up and we'd wipe them all out. Can we take like a 5-minute break? I gotta get Bond some water and I got pee.
Yep, I'm just gonna get you guys seeing how your rests go. We're gonna try to get you guys to Whiteforge here without hitch.
Should have went up the mountain. So we turn this wagon around.
Well, we only got like a day or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have about 2 days. You have about 2 days. You got like a day left on the road, including sleeping.
Yeah, and we got to meet this mystery person, or else we'll never see them again. Kind of sucks because we would have to backtrack so fucking far.
All right, you guys, after leaving Markaede, because that could have gone a completely different route depending on how you guys reacted to the frost giant showing up. You guys will have hit level 3.
Oh,
Woo!
sick.
You guys we can go ahead and just take a 10-minute if you guys want to do your level ups, and I'll
You got to go on D&D Beyond for that, right?
Yep. You guys head over to D&D Beyond, grab your characters, pick some cool things if there's anything to pick.
Barbarian probably doesn't.
No, I
I'm
think
glad
at level 3 you get your first cool shit.
I think I do actually.
Yeah, so you guys do that. I'm gonna go pee. Yeah, and level up. Be right back.
Level up.
Level up.
I'm already pretty big. My bicep. Can you make me wear a bikini so I'm a bikini wearing barbarian?
Yeah.
Bikini bearing barbarian?
Uh-huh.
So, after some time of sitting in the back of the wagon while we were chilling, I show you guys all this invention that I created. It looks like a little spider, and it hops up on my shoulder and just kind of chills there. And I'm like, check this out. And as we're passing by like a tree or something, I tell it it's a banned word, and it fucking blasts a hole into the side of the tree. Like, this is Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Can Sam speak?
It's a little robotic spider. That's about as closest to speech it's gonna get. That's pretty good.
Okay. I will make you a token for that come next session.
Cool.
So, yeah, as you guys travel, that scares the shit out of Marnie. She was not expecting she's already on edge after the whole fucking giant thing. You guys have stopped a couple times along the way to get some sleep for the night. Fortunately, there have not been any bad storms. It's been pretty bearable. You guys also lucked out and did not have any encounters in the wild. It was a pretty peaceful journey to Whiteforge.
That would have been
Oh, that's
perfect
where all
timing.
of our luck is going.
As you guys get to the city gates, let me take you to the moon. You guys need, let me guess, eyeballs.
Hi.
What the fuck?
To set my world on fire.
Ta-da! Welcome
Oh, wow.
to the city of Whiteforge.
Holy shit.
It is a massive city. You see these giant stone walls, fucking beautiful stonework, almost unreal in your eyes compared to the old stonework of Thok, of the nation of Thok. This all looks newly built, freshly maintained. You see, as you guys have been traveling on the road, you guys have there's tiny horses hidden here. Sorry. As you guys have been traveling on the road, you've been passing a few more locals along the way. This is gonna make me mad. You guys have been passing some smaller farmsteads and stuff that were 10 miles out outside the city as the city had come into view. You saw what looked like neighbors kind of talking halfway between their properties with some wagons, some looking like they had come from the city out in the distance, were making their way back. People giving you guys nods and smiles. And it also adds to probably why the travel after Markaede was much more safe than you had expected, because the closer you get to Whiteforge, the more habitation is going on with all the farmsteads and stuff in the area. But as you come up, you see these magnificent walls, a giant gate being guarded by scores of men out front. It looks like they're checking people, and you kind of join a long line of people trying to get into the city. It looks like the guards way up ahead, at least a couple 100 yards up ahead, are kind of getting everybody to stop and form a line and checking paperwork as they, let people in through the gates. Off to the northeast, you see that I need to reload my page. There we go. Off to the northeast, you see what looks like up there. What looks like to be some some smaller houses and community going on out there. It looks nothing like the gates. It looks like those are more dilapidated and run down, poor condition. You see people barefoot in the snow that seem to be coming from the main gate and walking their way out of the main gate and towards that area. If you were to ask Marnie about that, would you guys point and ask Marnie questions about anything you guys are seeing so far?
Yes.
Yeah. Are those the slums over there?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, that's where the less fortunate stay. It's worse than that, actually. The name around the city is they call it the Scab Wounds. It's where a lot of people spend their time during the last of their days, either because of sickness or they're just so
Leprosy?
poor that they can't. Yeah, yes, leprosy even. It's where a lot of people that just don't have the money to afford a good doctor or a good potion spend the rest of their days. Though there are some families living there that have lived there their whole life that aren't sick. They've remained poor and stuck living in that quarter.
Is that why it's called scab wounds?
Yes, it's a wonderful name, but it does describe the people that live there, the unhealthy, poor things.
I will definitely be staying away from that area.
You don't want to see her when
Kind of
she's
reminds me
sick.
of our village.
No, our village was a lovely place. That place is hell.
You've never even been there. I bet they're really nice.
When we get up to the gate, allow me to do the talking. The guards might seem a little hesitant to, and she looks at all of you. Just behave. She goes on to say,
Bet they'd let me in.
"Oh, I bet they'd let you in too. You're a very kind woman." She points at just beyond these gates, though. We have West Gate. That's where you all can find a place to stay for the night. I'll cover the fee. It's a little on the pricey side. Mostly traveling caravans and stuff stay in the West Gate. Farther in.
Did she be my sugar mama or what? This bitch is balling.
Well, you all escorted me, and I can say that I got to see a frost giant and live through it, and it was because you all were with me. I would have stopped in Markaede alone by myself. Who knows what would have happened to me? So I thank you all for escorting me here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Of course.
And she gives
Anytime.
Bippin a big old smile for chipping in there with a "you're welcome."
Yeah. It's all a day's work.
And there he's back.
I'll be sure to get you some oatmeal too, Mr. Bippin. She gives
Don't
you
forget to hold
She gives you a wink, like a knowing wink. Well,
Don't forget to hold. Go on.
Past the West Gate, we have the docks will be farther in. You won't find much there to do, but if you guys did want to look around the city, it's interesting, especially if you've never been to a city like this before. And she kind of waves at the giant walls you guys are kind of looking at in awe. And then we've got the Moonwater. It's another residential district for most of the town, actually. The 5 markets, that's the busiest trade center within the city. It's right on the river, beautiful view.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah, I think you would love it, sweetheart. And then the South Road, it's not as welcoming as this part of the city, but it can be a little rough. But that is where the bulk of the village of the city lives. A lot of dock workers there and stuff. And And we have Apple Crown outside the city gates on the other side of the river. And that is where all of our orchard farmers and a lot of our wheat and crops come in. And while she's telling you all this, you guys would finally get up to the gate, and you guys would see you see the guard, and he just holds his hand out and papers, and she like pulls out her papers from her bag and hands it to him. Let's see. How was the trip, Marnie? Oh, it was it was fine. I had to hire some bodyguards here because the storm came and my horse here was sick. And he like looks at her paperwork, and then he kind of looks up at all of you, see what she's talking about. Oh yeah, whoa! Where'd you find these guys? They were at the Northern Landing. They were you know Deckham Pinehand, right? Oh yeah, of course I know him. I used to run the route with the regiment up there patrolling. Well, they were staying at Mr. Pinehand's, and they needed an escort here, so I told them they could join me and be bodyguards and take me back to Whiteforge, and I'd pay them for the assist, mutual trade. And he's nodding and kind of looks at you guys again. You guys roll insight. All of you except Bippin. You all feel that he's kind of got an uneasiness to how he's kind of like glancing at you guys. But other than that, I mean, nothing hostile. He just looks uneasy. Because this is the second time he's kind of like giving you guys a look while he's supposed to just be checking her papers.
Is it like he's looking at our like tattoos or just like our physique in general?
Everything about you guys. Like he knows you guys are not from here. Like 100%. He's like but he gives her the papers back and says, "Well, welcome home, Marnie, and good to see you made it back safe, and good you had some good bodyguards there." Well, thank you.
I give him a big smile and a wave.
Yeah, I was gonna say I give him a smile and wave as we pull away.
He kind of forces a smile and gives you guys a nod, and yeah, and he's like, "Next," and he like raises his hand and motions Marnie to pull the cart forward. So yeah, she would pull you guys in, and she would start pointing out buildings and saying like, "Well, that's the building right there that my father used to run before he found a place in the 5 markets. So he stopped leasing this one when I was really little, and he finally got that upgrade he wanted. He'd always yearned to get his shop in the 5 markets."
What kind of shop does he have?
He's a weaver.
Ooh.
Yes.
So he makes pretty things.
Well,
Like
I
wigs.
should say he was a weaver. He and my mother moved back to their hometown a few years ago, and how long of a story do you want? And she's still like driving as she's going around, but she will tell you that that her mother and father went back to her mother's hometown in a different country. So they aren't in Faarul anymore. And that her brothers had always wanted to take over the weaver shop. And and her, on the other hand, she didn't want to be a weaver. She wanted to make her own way in life. She wanted to find her own way to get into business. And she would tell you, so when it was time, my father, with me being the oldest, and he offered me to run the shop with my brothers, but I told my brothers that they could do it as long as they gave me enough to get started with my own business. And that is how I started my trade route from here to the Northern Landing.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So your brothers run it now.
Oh yes, you could find them. We could go visit them sometime.
I would love
I
that.
could definitely use some new clothes.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, the only bad thing I would say that came out of our deal was just what the powers that be have done with how things work here lately. You see, I'm stuck running from here to the Northern Landing, and that's my only trade route. I can't afford the permits to run farther north. So they've kind of stuck me in a bracket where I can only make so much, and even if I try to save, it just never enough to reach the next permit that I need to start making my runs farther up. My end goal would be to make it to the capital itself, but as it is now, I'll probably spend the rest of my life being the trader who runs to the Northern Landing.
Well, with that attitude, yeah, probably.
Who is the powers that be?
I heard that a couple times now too.
Oh, the king and his counselors.
Sound a little tyrannical to me.
She kind of gets a little stiff about that. Well, it's let's just say I can't speak out against what they wish, but it is hard for somebody to rise up here.
Sounds something similar to what Mr. Pinehead told us. Oh.
Can I?
There is a horse that is riding in the back with you guys now. He
Yeah,
got
I
tired.
noticed that.
Wondering about that.
He got really tired during the ride.
So he's just
So when
sitting
she
back-
speaks about the power that be, when she said like that she can't really, like, she doesn't want to speak on it much, like is it because she's scared of them? Like if she is to say something bad about them, like would something bad fall upon her?
So with what Pinehand has told you guys, and now with what she's saying, like, you don't need a roll to understand this. She the way it is you don't speak out against the king or their politics. Or, you know,
And if you do, it end in death, pretty
yeah,
much.
they can do,
like
they can,
treason.
yeah, they can, you know, execute you for speaking against the king. It's not what you guys are used to at all.
Okay.
So yeah, she would take you pretty much to the end of Westgate here, still on the main strip, and you guys see so many people, like, of all different types. Like, you've never seen so many people, like, in a single, just a mass like this, of just all sorts, like people you've never even seen before. And what I mean is by like races. You're seeing so much, the way people are dressed, completely different clothing and attire. You're seeing people laugh. You're seeing like the drunk guy stumbling down the street, which you're a little more familiar with. Like you're seeing fantastical lights, like things you've never seen before. Adhorn, this kind of grabs your attention. They're like these lights that seem to be bulbs that are glowing, and it's not fire inside. It's almost like
lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's like lighting the streets. Like their lamps look almost like they're magic, but you don't detect magic coming from them. It's really wild stuff you guys are seeing.
I'm like even tripping out that they're used like all this metal just for decoration, and
Yeah,
like I'm just hanging out of the wagon, just
like
Mouth
at
agape.
everything.
the streets themselves are like, it's not like they laid stones down. It's like they poured stone in and etched it. Like everything about everything you're seeing is just incredible. You've never experienced everything you guys are experiencing.
Yeah, I'm just like, you guys see this? They use metal to decorate here. God, they gotta have some amazing craftsmen here.
Sounds like a bunch of thieves to me.
Oh, you think this is amazing? We sure do have some amazing craftsmen, Mr. Adhorn. I can't wait. I would love to take you guys to the 5 markets. I could show you some things that will truly blow your mind.
Speaking of the markets, I was um, working on something, but I realized that I needed a gem. Is there some kind of dealers down there that sell
Gems, like gemstones?
gemstones? Correct.
Oh yes, of course. There's so many stores there. I'm telling you, we could spend the whole day there and probably not hit all the shops.
Oh wow, that's definitely somewhere I've got to see.
Yeah, this city from wall to wall, like while you're down here in this streetway, like if you look back behind you, those gates are hundreds of feet in the air, and you can see all the way to the other side past the river, like far to the southeast, near the South Road. You can see those walls from where you're at too. Like,
Jesus.
and it feels this is a few miles, kilometers for those of us that prefer me to say kilometers.
Thanks.
Like, yeah, this city is fucking massive. So yeah, she would be pulling her horse over to the side though, at a like a little spot where a young man like takes her horse. He's like, "Welcome back, Marnie," and she's like, "Oh, it's good to see you." She points at you guys, and she notions towards a building, and the sun's setting at this point. And I mean, this is what's really caught your eyes about these glowing bulbs, these street lamps, she calls them. And she points to a building and she says, "We'll be staying there for the night. I wish we had time to see the markets right now, but I'm sorry to say, by the time we got in here, everything will be shutting up for the night, except where there is food and drink." She gives you guys a big smile.
Oh, it's party.
Yes, I could definitely use a drink.
You know
That's
what?
something familiar.
Let's party. And she she smiles and laughs with you guys. So she says she's going to go with this young man and put her horses up for the night, and that she'll meet you guys inside in a little bit to go ahead and help yourselves. And she will go ahead and hand you guys your pay, give you a bag of money. And she says, just remember that she is buying your brooms tonight. But the drinks will have to be on you guys. She'll buy a round, but other than that, she can't afford to get everybody drunk, not at the prices here in Whiteforge.
Copy that.
All right, so let's go.
So how much gold did we get from that first quest per person? How many people are there? There was 5 people.
Yes,
And
and it was what, 10 pieces, but somebody spent 5 silver.
he deducted it the room and the
Oh,
drink
yeah.
or some shit like that. So fuck, I'm gonna get a calculator out real quick. So is 9 5 oops.
That scared the shit out of me.
Is screen changing?
The music.
Oh, I don't hear the music.
Oh, you have your volume off, Taylor?
No, it just wasn't loaded yet. I hear it now.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
that's my tune.
Yeah, you'll like it here.
Before we get any further, can you? I messaged you, but I just noticed you do not disturb. Can you re-import me really quick?
Your D&D Beyond?
Yes, please.
So everyone got 1 gold, 9 silver from that first quest.
Yeah,
I'm
I
adding
think,
it in.
I think I added that last time.
I didn't.
I did not.
I haven't added any money at all, so that's where I'm at.
And then how much did we just get paid for Marnie?
Yep, that's the next question I was gonna ask.
Thank you.
I forget how much she promised you guys, if I'm gonna be honest,
I
because
think
Kayla,
I have it in my notes.
yeah, you're the
Yeah,
one
give
that's
me a
always like
second.
taking notes about what you're being offered and what you're being paid.
Oh, I don't do it for the gold. I do it for the love of the party. I was
Until
trying
he
to
wants to buy new bagpipes because his broke.
Is
What,
that
We
bro?
got that.
what the heck is?
You
What
break
is
my
that?
bagpipes?
That's a street lamp.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I had it zoomed out. I thought it was that stray horse.
Bro, I thought it was a catapult pointed right at us. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
That's why he paused it.
Yeah,
Everyone roll athletics.
Roll dexterity check.
So while you guys are out in the streets, you notice that there's a bit of an uneasy atmosphere. So like, yeah, you saw like people laughing and smiling, but you notice like if you look across everyone's face that you guys pass, like it looks as though it's bustling and prosperous on the surface, but there's an undercurrent of tension and unease in a lot of people. You notice that quite a few people avoid making eye contact with you guys. You also notice that it seems like some are speaking in hushed tones.
So it seems like they're uneasy because of us.
Roll insight.
Everybody?
Whoever's
So Marty will pay
picking
us
up on
10
this that's
GP
curious.
each.
I didn't pick up on that at all. I thought they were.
You think there's
freaking out
horses.
about the- I think there's horses. I just think it has more to do with that douchebag that visited us in the tavern. with
Yeah,
his
so
sister.
Adhorn, you're picking up that it's probably a little bit that it's you guys that you stand out different, but also that they are already experiencing something that's got them on ease for other reasons. So like a mix of both. Like that they were already kind of unsettled before encountering you, and then encountering you is just still also this like, oh.
Could
So-
I deduce like something just happened, and they're kind of freaked out about it, or
I mean,
is
yeah,
it
you.
something else?
I mean, you could assume that something just happened, or you could assume that this is how these people always are. You know, like
Bunch of weirdos in this town.
Okay.
Dude, I'm just walking around saying hi to everybody. Like,
yeah, if you're saying hi to everybody, you know, you would get people to like give a smile and like say hi back. One more thing, everybody roll perception, because we aren't technically at the building yet. You guys are walking like a block, just kind of taking in the sights.
I didn't perceive shit.
Oh,
No. Oh, double ones. Shit.
Sorry, I had to.
I'm so confused.
Oh,
What am I
Kyra still
rolling,
hasn't
perception?
rolled. Yeah, perception. Yeah, y'all's
Okay,
perception tonight is wild.
Man, we don't. And you know what's gonna suck is we're losing our only fucking wisdom specialist.
Yep, there
Um,
she goes.
So, Kyra, you
Yeah.
you notice like as you're walking around with Freya and like she's smiling and saying hi to people, and are you joining her too? Like, do you give people
Of
smiles
course.
too? Okay.
Yeah.
You like look over to the right and you're admiring like the architecture and like the floor you guys are walking on, like because everything's so like incredible, and the stone walls you're passing, like you see some papers put up, and some are like advertisements for shops, and you're like, you know, you've never seen people put up advertisements like this before. So much beautiful ink involved, and the artistic expressions, you know, all over these papers. And then you notice quite a few papers are notices of like missing people, like people looking for family members and people that have gone missing.
Okay. Is there like
Right.
rewards for these missing people?
No, it just says, you know, contact, and it's like contact, you know, Pete Pete so and so, and you know, about
Oh, like the family members, like
yeah,
contact their
it's
family.
missing persons
Okay.
posters are up.
Okay. As I see the missing poster report or like posters, I'm like, Freya, look at that. Look at all these missing people.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
Why
not
are
a
there so many?
it's not a bunch. It's I'm saying you're
Oh.
noticing that among all, you know, all these beautiful posters and advertisements, you're seeing some missing persons posters like kind of scattered
Yeah.
among them, and that catches your
you use a
attention
person?
because yeah, it's something, you know, you guys have never had missing person posters up on your walls in the village or even in the thought capital. Like, yeah, how do you miss a person? Like, did they
Right.
get eaten by something? It just
That's
comes
so
off
bizarre.
comes off a little strange, especially since it's doesn't really go into details about anything. It's just like, hey, contact, you know, this family member or this shop owner about it.
Okay. I wonder what that's all about.
Can I do an investigation on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard me, but Marnie paid us each 10 GP.
10 GP? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. What are these
It's
rolls
fine.
tonight?
I was gonna, even if you rolled a 20, I would say what you figure out about this paper is that it's made out of pretty decent paper. Like, there's really nothing you can investigate off of the poster itself. Like,
I just wanted to investigate, like, what is that? What does a missing person mean?
oh, I get what you're saying. I mean,
But-
they're missing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they miss those guys really bad. We'll have to tell them when we see them.
Like, you understand that means that they are gone, that something has happened.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, as you guys finally get to the building she had pointed out, you see there's a entrance right over here, and you guys can feel free to head on over there. You hear music just billowing out.
I like stop and stare at this lantern and kind of put my hand on it, like kind of figure out how it all works.
Yeah,
Or try to at least.
You feel heat, and you see what looks like a piece of metal that's spiraled inside that seems to be emitting heat, and the heat is making it glow.
I've
Just
never
poking
seen anything like this. This is ingenious.
Yeah, can I roll history to see if I've read about this anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
No,
What is the
this
roll?
is completely unheard of. Like, you've never heard of anything like this. Usually, this would be magic or something. But I mean, clearly, it looks like something different. There's weird cables coming out of it that go down into the ground.
Yeah, Adhorn's gonna like pull out a notebook and kind of sketch everything that he sees.
I've just been
And
holding my
ponder
finger
on
to
that
it this
for
whole
later.
time, and it kind of burned my finger a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you look
Why
at your
is it
finger.
So hot?
You look at your finger, and your fingerprints kind of melted.
Guys, don't touch it. I think it's a weapon.
Does that spark even more ideas for Adhorn?
Yeah, it kind of does. I was gonna speak to you about that after our session, but anyways,
So yeah, you hear music just billowing out of here. You hear people laughing, and yeah, you just a bunch of noise inside. Glasses clinking, and you see that these doors are just like kind of. Whoa, that's rain. You see that these doors are just kind of propped wide open. Go back to some tavern
holy
beats.
shit, this is
Oh, it's fucking
fancy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stage and look up in awe.
Oh,
God,
wow. Oh
this
my
is
goodness.
way bigger than our tavern at home. What the heck?
I could sleep anywhere in here.
So what you see upon walking in, you see people sitting at the tables, laughing
It's the
together.
kobolds. It's the kobolds.
That
Everybody
is,
attack.
that's a man. You see people playing music up on this giant stage. You see some soldiers, some of the Black Whip soldiers, all gathered around drinking beers and laughing with their helmets on the table. You see barmaids going from table to table, taking orders, carrying trays full of drink. Above you, up here, you see a balcony. You can't really see up on top of the balcony, but you hear more people even on the balcony up above. Like they've got a view down on the center stage. And as you walk in, this woman right here, who looks a lot like Vanessa, will walk over and
Oh my god!
and
You
she'll
survived.
say, "Well, good evening, all of you. Are you all looking to find a table?"
Yes, please.
Oh,
Is
well,
that you, Vanessa?
you can call me whatever you want if you've got enough money. And she gives you like a smile.
Oh, man.
Right this way. And she will lead you guys over to these stairs.
I've just been staring at this cute girl as I walk by, and I kind of trip over the little stone pillar or the little stone platforms.
I
Oh,
noticed
shit.
that and come back to help her steady herself.
Sorry,
Watch who you're
I used
walking
to
for
see
you.
So many beautiful girls in one place.
So she will
Sorry,
take you
guys.
guys up these stairs. And as you guys broach the top of the stairs, you'll see some more soldiers up here also looking like they're enjoying their night off. You see people chilling in rocking chairs by a burning fire. The hostess kind of turns and gives you guys a smile. She notices you guys are just kind of taking all of this in like, what the fuck, you know? She says over her shoulder, "I take it you're new to Whiteforge."
First time.
This is our first time in a city this large, actually.
Oh, first time. Well, that's awesome that this could be your first experience here in the city. I hope you guys enjoy it. And she would come around here. Well, it looks like this table right here. This will be great for the four of you. Are you expecting any more company?
One more. I believe at least one more, maybe two more.
Okay, perfect. Can I get you all started with something to drink or something to eat?
Can I get an ale?
I would also take an L.
What kind of ale would you
Definitely
like?
an ale.
And she
What-
goes
there's
on
kind?
more
to
than one.
yeah, she goes on to tell you like they've got stuff from the capital. They've got stuff imported from shoot. Oh my god, where are my notes? From Sadir. That you guys are familiar with Sadir. It's a like the Far East nation. They've got stuff from pretty much all over the world. Those come in pretty pricey. She kind of looks you over to see if you guys like look like you carry that kind of money, and she's like, but I mean for the local stuff, she lists off honey mead, blackberry mead. She's got ale that's infused. She's got ale that's infused with magic. She's got.
Oh,
she's
that intrigues the shit out of me.
yeah, she has all sorts of stuff. So she would just tell you all of this wild shit, and yeah.
Stop crawling all over the
How
table.
much for the L infused with magic?
Well, I could bring you a whole pitcher for 1 gold piece.
How much, like, would that be enough for all of us here?
Unless if you're hardy drinkers, you'd probably need 2
I need a
pitchers.
pitcher.
Two
For
pitchers?
I'll get a
myself.
picture of the blackberry ale.
Blackberry ale, okay. So one pitcher of the magic infused and 1 pitcher of the blackberry.
How much
Pitcher.
is the pitcher of your finest ale?
Our finest ale. That would run you probably 35 gold coins.
Oh, yeah, that's real fine. All right, yeah, I'll take.
You want to go in with me on my magic?
I'll drink two straws, 1 pitcher.
Okay, I can do that. I do have to give you a disclaimer about the magic ale. It does have some side effects. That's what makes it fun. Just as long as you all understand this and you don't try to pursue any legal reimbursement for what might happen.
All right, make that 2 pitchers.
Okay, I'll
What
take that as a
side
yes.
effect?
Oh,
Nobody's gonna ask.
well, we never really know. It is
We find
Feywild
out.
magic.
Oh shit!
David.
Yeah, give me. Oh yeah. We need a
Let's
picture
do
for me and Adhorn. 2 pictures, please.
Okay, and the two of you back there, are you ladies sharing the blackberry ale?
Freya,
don't
would you
mind.
like some?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Okay,
we're sharing.
You two are sure to love it. Yeah, and then she would walk off back downstairs.
We're gonna party tonight, Adhorn.
Fuck yeah!
They're about
Yeah.
to get weird. I hope they
Wild. What even is that?
I don't know, but I hope they let me on the stage. I see room.
Yeah, so
Oh boy.
as you guys sit here, yeah, you see people getting on the stage and dancing together. Everything in here is just magnificent. You guys have never experienced such a tavern as what you see here. This makes the capital city of Thok's tavern look like a tiny village tavern.
Did you hear all those different L's they had? All we had was Old Man Kenny's ale back at the village.
I refuse to drink that. I never saw him make it, to be honest. It always kind of made me look.
I mean, that was like the best tasting thing we had in the village.
Wait, you guys actually drank that? I thought that was a joke.
Oh, every night. I just didn't question where it came from or how we made it. I just drank it and got drunk, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
I think. I don't really remember all of it.
I see a red circle on that stage with my name on it.
Yeah, can we take a short little minute break?
Yeah, I
Minute
need a
break. So I
pee,
can put the-
actually.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta put the little one to bed.
All right, 5-minute break.
I'm back.
I'll be right back. All right. So, your waitress, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Hi.
Your waitress would come back and she would bring you all your drinks. She'd be like, here's the blackberry ale. And she would slide the pitcher with some mugs over towards the girls in the back. And here is did you guys order 2 pitchers of the magic
Yeah, they
stuff?
did.
She's like, and
One
here's
each.
here's the wild stuff, and gives each of you. And
I feel
here's
like
some
that's a bad idea.
here's some straws, and she winks over at Bippin. And
Bippin, get off the table.
How am I supposed to reach my ale?
Ask.
well, she would be actually giving you your she'd be setting it here. She's not just standing over here sticking it right there.
As far away from you as possible.
So yeah, she brings you that. She would just say it's gonna be on the tap, so just pay by the end of the night and enjoy. And she gives you a smile, and she walks off.
I'll pick up our pitcher and I'll go ahead and fill up 2 glasses and then give one to Freya. And wait for the guys to do a whole toast.
I raise my glass.
And
I don't know. I thought she was going to toast.
I was waiting for everybody else.
Oh, I use all my strength to lift the pitcher over my head.
Do you have to use 2 hands?
2 hands, pitcher over my head, raised.
I raise my glass up towards Kyra. My bad.
To wondrous adventures.
To thought.
I'm making new friends.
To vengeance.
All right, fucking psycho. I throw my straw on the floor and then just dunk my head into the pitcher and start gulping.
I slam mine down and then I pick it back up and chug it, finishing off my first glass, and then I'll fill mine back up.
Oh yeah, I chugged my entire thing in about 3 gulps before filling it back up.
I am drowning in my ale, but it tastes so good.
Bippin,
just-
Best ale I've
Pounding it.
ever had.
you're pounding it, Adhorn?
Yep.
All right.
Only stopping to take breaths.
Bippin and Adhorn, roll 1d100.
No, God.
Alright, then it begins.
I'm just staring at the boys, waiting with a big smile on my face.
75. Oh,
Funny.
100. 1. I thought the
101.
I thought the 2 zeros added to make it 100.
Oh. I wonder what that's like on the opposite end of the spectrum here.
All right. Well, Bippin,
Whoa.
I made everyone disappear.
No, you disappeared.
Yeah, you're the only one.
I don't see anything.
So give me just a moment, Bippin. So you guys watch as Bippin just poofs and his picture also disappears with him. And then in his place, let me move him out of the way on my end. In his place, you guys have a new friend
What the fuck?
who joins you, and he just sits there. He's chill. As for you, Bippin, let's go over to where you are. Let me
Where you are? What?
yeah, let me take him somewhere.
I don't know. I wish I knew what was sitting next to you guys. Don't say it. I'll find out one day.
You're about to come to. So suddenly, yeah, in a split second. So as soon as you disappeared, you reappear, and you're in this bathroom with the picture in your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I wipe the pee off my legs and I just mosey on out of the bathroom.
Where the
Can't
hell
pee on your
the
leg.
fuck is this thing
Yeah,
sitting next
you see some fireplaces, some lounge seating. You could tell that this is part of the establishment where people stay the night. Like the rooms are located here.
Okay. I'm upstairs, right?
Yeah, you're up. Well, I mean, you're still on the same floor.
Oh, you
I'm
should've
gonna,
told me
like,
sooner and figure it out.
Scoot over, and then I'm gonna like kind of crawl across the table, and I'm just gonna poke this thing.
Bippin? Is
Oh,
that you?
I'm gonna poke it too. We're both poking it.
Okay,
Is
so
this real?
yes, so you guys see it's breathing. When you poke it, it kind of slow blinks its eye at you.
Oh god.
And
Alright,
it's just it just looks at you and it makes a
What the fuck is this thing?
it's
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion. Right where that... Is that a toad?
it is a giant toad.
I'm gonna cast that right where he is, and I'm gonna say, yeah, this is me, guys. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god, the fucking beard made you turn into a toad? A frog?
I guess so. What?
Are you
Oh,
a boy toad or a girl toad?
I was a boy gnome before I left. It didn't change my
I'll-
gender to.
Flip
know.
over, let us see.
I'm
Grab the
having.
toad, picking it up. It's up behind the air shot. Tyron, like, is it a girl or a boy toad?
I like kind of just crawl over here, and I'm looking.
Oh, consent.
I'm
guys.
like,
You can't, like,
I don't know.
you can't
Girl.
see my
You made her a
amphibit.
girl.
I don't know how to tell a boy toad from a girl toad.
What do I sound like to you guys? What? It's just use context clues. It's me, guys. It's
Like,
me.
yeah,
Well, you're not a fucking
You know how
gnome
you can
anymore.
tell. You know
You're-
how you can tell. You have to put your head into my mouth and check. You can see my genitals are in there, inside my belly.
How do you know
Open your
anything
mouth.
about toads?
Cause I am a toad.
You say open your mouth, the giant toad just kind of stares at you.
You have to use force. I can't really control myself here. You're gonna have to do it yourself.
It's not you.
How do you know?
Kyra, roll an intelligence save.
Intelligence save.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Or
happened to me?
wait, intelligence, and you can do an investigation check to to see if you believe this is him or not.
Investigation. Okay.
What is your spell save? Isn't it 13? Or is it 15?
Me? How do I see my spell save?
Your spell DC?
Click on your spells.
Oh. 12.
Okay, yeah, you know this isn't him. You realize he's just doing his illusion.
Oh,
Pippin.
you fucking...
Pippin, stop.
You ruin
Stop,
all the
Pool.
fun every time. Fun police. Hey, who's this guy?
Who's-
And why are you on the table, you slob? Were you raised in a barn?
Hey, it's my new friend. Don't be mean to him. His
I
name is
climb up.
Poppin.
I climb up onto its back.
It lets you. It just...
What'd your ale do?
I don't know.
I woke up in the bathroom covered in pee. I don't know if it's...
Adhorn, this is
this
what
thing's
yours
pee.
did. It summoned this toad to sit with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And mine teleported me?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh
great.
man.
Alright, well, we got a toad.
His
How are
name is.
you doing, Mr. Toad?
Here,
It's not Mr.
Would you?
Toad.
I have like a little
Poppin.
splash of beer left, and I kind of like put it up to its lip. See if he'll accept it.
it like kind of opens its mouth and like barely puts its tongue into it. And then roll a D100 for the toad, please. Pippin, I'm going to put you next to the frog, but we can say you're on it just so I can see you.
Okay.
Because for some reason the
26.
frog swallows you. 26. Let me see here. All right. So, and another strange act of strangeness. Suddenly, this appears.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm allergic to those. Hey, frog, eat it. Eat it. I speak to the toad. Is this a small creature? Is this
it looks
small
bigger
enough?
than you.
Everything looks bigger than me.
It's a little bigger than you, Pippin, but it's just chilling. It's just fluttering its wings a little bit.
Y'all
Alright,
got it? Y'all got any more of that ale?
I go up
Yeah.
to this wasp. I hand the wasp a little sip of my ale. I put the thing right in front of it.
Oh Jesus! Hold on a second here.
Why would you give us this power?
I put the ale right in front of the wasps.
I need to know what all D100 are.
Well, it smells the sweet, like the sweet fermentation in it. So it's got the wasp's interest, and it starts starts nipping at it. Roll a D100 for the wasp, Pippin.
I hope we just keep spawning creatures into this bar.
We're gonna need another pitcher of ale.
Oh, this is gonna
Gonna
get
need
weird.
another booth.
All right, so give me 1 second because I don't have one of these on my hand.
Yes.
I jump off the bench and go down towards my frog friend.
What's your new mount? You ride
I
it in
hope
the
so.
back,
That'd be fucking sweet.
singing bad bagpipes.
All right.
Where's
so,
that?
so you instantly, after it sips on your ale, you instantly hear a loud crack and crunch, and right next to you guys.
Oh god.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Not that big. Let me make it a little smaller.
Jesus.
A little.
We ruined
An adult apple tree just sprouts up out of the ground.
Fuck.
Is there ripe apples on it?
Yes, there are ripe apples hanging on it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna pick an apple.
You have the people sitting at the table next to you laughing and like looking over at you guys.
I grabbed 3 apples off that tree.
I noticed,
chucked
and
2
then-
of them over.
She's like, "Thank
Here
you,"
you guys
and
go.
he's
3
like,
apples.
he's like, "Somebody ordered the good stuff, huh?"
Would you like to try some? We have
Oh
some
no,
left.
we've been there before. Don't do too much.
Oh, come on, please.
One last experiment. I walk up to the trunk, the base of this tree, and I pour just a little bit of ale onto it.
The tree will have no effect.
Oh,
Oh,
Damn it.
we
I think we
tried.
need more ale.
All right, I finished my second mug of ale, and
What'd
then
you-
I like lean over the table a bit, and I ask Freya,
Whoa.
let's go dance.
You want to dip? Kind of clumsy. Okay.
Before you
I'll
guys
hop
go
over the
dance,
back
would
again.
you like to try my ale?
No, thank you. I grab Freya's hand and take off running.
Oh man, I'm gonna try
Alright.
it.
You when you said no thank you, the woman that you guys gave the apples to, she yells to you, she's like, hey, smart move, not all the effects are as fun as that as what you guys have at your table right now.
Oh, good to
Oh
know.
man, I want to see more.
Alright, I'm gonna follow the girls real quick over to the dance floor.
So I'm assuming this up here is the dance floor.
Yep, and
Yep.
there are plenty of people. Why'd the token change? Let me try this. Nope. Let me just grab
Yeah.
some of these guys.
We need to take some of this ale home with us, Adhorn.
Oh, here we go.
You
Yeah,
have
you'll
no
see.
home.
You'll
yeah, we
see
can
there
figure out how
are
to do that.
men
gotta
holding
bottle it.
hands and dancing together and rubbing their beards on each other, having a good time. Why do you hate me? What? And then
It's always gay with
they're allowed to do this. Damn it.
They're
Um,
just friends dancing.
Yeah.
Are their ankles showing too?
Hey, I
Are there
dance with
ankles?
my cousin like that, okay? So,
I think you do more than dance.
you see a couple other people out here just having a good time. I guess it's just men. You see,
Hey yo! Wait a minute. Hey yo! Another one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you guys can just kind of start twirling and dancing on stage. And
Definitely fumbling around a little bit tipsy.
yeah, Freya, you're making the girl over here kind of laugh and give you doll eyes.
We're
Alright.
going to all the same spot.
All right, so the girls are dancing. What are you boys doing up here at the table?
I'm gonna.
You want this
Hey,
frog to
Mr.
like move
Toad.
over?
Mr. Toad, can you take me down? Can you take me down to the dance floor?
It just looks at you.
All right, I slap his little behind and point down.
It just jumps on
Yeah.
the table.
I keep slapping it. I just continue to slap his little behind until I get to where I need to go.
Okay.
Just keep on slapping. We're just gonna. All right, now I'm starting to slap his left cheek so he goes right.
I look at the wasp and I say, "May I have this dance?" And I bow.
Oh yeah, we just jump off.
It just-
okay, we're
The wasp just climbs onto your chest and just like holds you.
With
Come
one
on.
hand on caressing the wasp, I make my way down to the dance floor.
yeah, to the red
Just-
circle, frog. To the red circle.
How did you guys get down here so fast? We went all the way around.
He,
My frog can leave. We're here.
Oh,
All right.
slapped it on the ass and made it
Cool.
jump off the. She'll move out of your way.
Alright.
You're hanging on the red
Oh,
circle.
There we go.
Slowly dancing this way. I don't know what you're saying.
I just kind of like
Alright.
migrated dancing, and now I'm dancing with this random guy.
He's
Alright, go up
enjoying
to
your
the-
company. He's dancing with you. Yeah.
He looks
I walk
pretty
up to the
handsome.
pianist and say "on my beat," and I walk back to my playing station.
All right. Well, in that case, give me 1 second.
Time to give these folks a show. I love how Adhorn's romancing a bee. I hope you create honey.
You got them jamming to a new vibe.
Sweet. We're vibing, guys. I pull out my bagpipes and play the song that sounds like nothing like bagpipes. I play my bagpipes over their beautiful music because I'm drunk and I can't read the room. It sounds good, guys, right?
Yes.
That's beautiful. I'm just, like,
yeah.
clapping,
Well, you guys,
like around this girl.
you guys get the attention of pretty much everybody in here at this point. Like,
Oh boy.
like everybody's laughing and pointing at you guys. There's a Bippin with this frog. Freya, you're dancing with this lady stranger. Kyra, you're dancing with this man. You all are having a great time.
Don't forget Adhorn dancing with the wasp.
Yeah, well, Adhorn's like kind of dancing around drunkenly, and a wasp is just hanging onto his body.
That's not what it looks like to him.
Oh no, it looks like a ballroom.
At this
Ballroom
point,
dance.
you guys have noticed that Marnie has come back. At what
boy.
point you guys are unsure, but she just ends up taking a seat, and the server brings her a drink, and
Is it the special drink?
oh, not the
Marnie,
special
mama.
drink. Looks like she's just drinking a basic ale, and she just kind of raises her glass when you guys notice her and gives you guys a smile. She yells out to the stage, "Looks like you all are having fun."
I stumbled to the ledge of the stage. Hey, Marnie, I gotta save the little sipperoonie of something special for you. You wanna try it?
Oh, no, thank you, Mr. Bippin. I know exactly what that is. I've been down that road when I was younger myself.
You never know what can happen. It's fun. It's a good time. Marnie.
Okay, you know what?
I just
Go
go
ahead.
off the stage. Yeah, Marnie.
We only live once.
Not
All
anymore.
right.
Oh
Marnie.
god, what a killer right now.
Summons a red dragon.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. I just have like the biggest smile on my face that you guys have ever seen, which is a lot for me because I smile all the time. But
Okay.
Oh,
So
happy.
she takes a drink, and in her lap suddenly drops a what appears to be a dragon's egg.
Oh, Lord, Marnie. I think you got the magic touch. We just got apples and toads.
Oh well, I don't want it. I don't want to be responsible for this.
Give me
Marnie.
that.
I want it.
baby.
I want it.
And it's
Marnie.
over, baby.
That would take you away from having to go to the
You sound
the
drunk.
North
Adward.
Shore.
He's drunk. He doesn't know what he's talking about, Marnie. Hand me that egg. I want breakfast, Marnie. I'm hungry,
She gives
Marnie.
you she gives
This
you the
was
egg.
avoiding the permit.
I got the egg. All right, who wants omelet?
Oh my god.
Who wants omelets? We got eggs.
Dude,
Oh, I
we
gotta
could have a
bring
little
Jimmy.
dragon buddy.
No, I gotta bring this
yes.
to Jimmy, man. I lied to Jimmy. I said I was gonna bring him eggs, but if I bring him one dragon egg, he'd be like, "How did my chicken lay that?" And I'll be like, "Oh, you didn't think
You
it."
vetted it well.
Marnie's gonna
Dated it.
mumble to herself. I guess I'll try to explain it when they're sober.
Oh, I guess she laid the egg. Oh man! All right, we got this fucking awesome dragon egg, guys. I'm fucking Where's that waitress? We need some more ale.
All right. So, the night will go on. You all continue to get fucking hammered beyond belief.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Woo,
Do we have like 5 more toads at this point? Army of fucking toads.
So by the end of the night, I need to know a few things. In your drunken stupor,
Oh fuck.
let's move you all to where the lodging is. Okay, so
Fuck, I got her pregnant,
Wait,
didn't
I got before I leave, I need to ask the bartender for one of those wild magic ales. No.
You
go.
what?
God, Megan.
I gotta pay my tab, and then after I pay my tab, I would like to buy one. I want to see if she has that shit bottled for future.
I'm sorry,
date.
but did anybody hear what Freya just said?
If she got her pregnant?
Yes.
Wait.
I did not hear that.
Is that where the egg came from?
Yep. Nailed it. I got her pregnant.
I always thought lesbians created eggs.
You're correct. They do. Yes. You're a well-versed man.
How else would they reproduce?
There are more lesbians.
Haven't you ever cracked an egg and another egg fell out? That's a lesbian chicken. All right, so let's move all of you. I'm moving Mr. Toad. I'm moving Bippin. I'm moving you. Are you taking
you
this
moving my
girl?
girl?
Yeah, are you taking her
Yep.
with you? Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Moving you. Are you taking
My
this
baby
random
mama.
dude?
Yeah, he's handsome.
Yeah.
Adhorn,
he's
are you
handsome.
taking the lost
I'm
drunk?
taking the wasp. Yes.
Is anybody taking Marnie for some reason? Does she end
Yeah,
up in there?
Marnie.
Come on, Marnie. Oh,
Come
take
on,
my
Marnie.
girl. Come on.
Oh, guys, this is where I woke up. That smells just like it.
So when you guys get up here, the hostess would have been taking you guys to your rooms, one at a time. So, Adhorn, let's start with you. Which kind of lodging would you like? So if you all follow the frog.
He's our host. He's always been a gracious host.
So, right here to the left, I'll open it up for you guys. This would be a three bedroom. It's cheaper and it allows accommodations for up to 4 people.
Oh,
Who's cuddling?
that sounds perfect for us.
Adhorn. All right. Me and Frog get the big bed.
There's a big bed single room.
Ooh, me and the frog, right?
Okay.
Do you want that immediately, Bippin? Do you want the frog in here?
No, I'm just weighing my options.
Okay. All right. So down this way, the hostess would show you guys this room. It's a little pricier. It has a fireplace inside.
Ooh.
It's got a study.
Oh.
It can sleep 2 people. All right, Bippin. She's got to lock up. We've got a small, cheap room right here.
I need to refresh real
The
quick.
mansion.
For you.
And then if we come this way, we have the frog hostess would show you the same thing right here as she unlocks the door.
Mm.
Oh, another
There's
small
also another floor of rooms, but they're pretty much all booked. These rooms that she's showing you are the ones she has available currently. She motions that this is the same kind of room, but that one, there's currently a guest staying in there. Down here, she also motions that there's a guest in this room that she stops next to. This one is also available. And she unlocks the door for you.
Can I look through the keyhole of this door?
room.
See what they're doing in there? I'm all
Can
dark
you?
and nosy.
Are you tall enough?
You can look through the keyhole. You'll just pretty much see a chair in a corner.
Oh, no one's in there?
Well, you can't see the bed or the rest of the room. You can kind of only get an angle straight ahead.
Alright, Adhorn, later tonight we're gonna drill some holes into this wall.
So down here, she motions, and this is one of our best rooms right here. So it's the same as the one you saw earlier with a fireplace, except if you get one of these rooms with the fireplace, you get a key to the baths. Otherwise, you will have to wash up in the latrine with a bucket of warm water can be provided and a rag. But if you get one of the fireplace rooms, you will be provided with a key for personal access to the baths.
How much for the fireplace rooms?
They are 2 gold piece a night.
Adhorn, you wanna cuddle? Take a bath?
Sure. Which one do you want? You want this one or do you want the
I want
two
the
bed
one with
one?
the no, I want this one because it's got the bath.
And the
They both-
double
The-
bed?
The other fire.
I think me and Freya should take the other one.
There's another
Agreed.
fireplace. Okay.
We can just, go out when we need some
We could
alone
go
time.
get
Your
the
man.
No,
Get
yeah,
my-
this is
get my frog in here.
Okay.
Get in here. Where's Pippin?
We're having a-
Pippin? Yeah.
Or is it staying in the chair, looking at the fire?
Oh,
I'll sleep at the foot.
Okay, the frog will take a pillow.
Yeah, he can take a pillow. I'll sleep at the foot.
Let me
Pyro
get
and I
that
are
wasp
having
in
a
there.
fucking party.
You guys gotta.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
get the
Pyro and I are having a
wasp in
fucking
there.
Great
party.
between us.
Okay.
I don't know how to make my portrait sideways.
You click your character and you roll with the mouse wheel, or I mean, you hold shift and roll. There you go.
There we go. And now I'm sleeping. Oh, why are you sideways? You're kicking that wall.
So she would show you that if you wanted to take a bath before you guys sleep, the room right here
Okay.
is the baths, and she has unlocked it
Okay.
for you guys. Like, you guys have a key, so you can open that at any point.
Nice.
For you ladies, you guys
And
are
our entourage.
taking single beds with people with you.
Hell yeah.
We like
Jesus.
to cuddle.
Hell yeah.
They're partying in that room.
I think we're. Is this where we go in? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're having a fucking party in this room.
The hostess says, "Would you guys like more drinks for the night? I can bring them up."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I'm surprised you didn't ask
Hey,
us
where's
that.
Marnie? Where's Marnie?
That's what.
That's our room.
Yeah, I was wondering which room she ends up in. Does she end up with the
Marty.
toad and
Oh,
all the
shit.
crazy stuff?
Marnie's definitely coming
I
into
guess
my room, and you
should
know
do
it.
Do a
I've been
roll
holding
for
her
it.
hand that entire time.
Yeah.
When
Do
we
a D2.
Yep, we'll figure this out. All right.
My sweet angel.
1 for the ladies, 2 with the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Make it public.
I'll make it
Please tell
public.
me it's 2. Please tell me it's 2.
Please tell me it's one.
Yes! Let's go!
Marnie's so crazy.
Yeah,
All
Marty. I grabbed Marnie by the hand.
Okay.
Marty is such a freaky lady.
She goes with
He's got
you.
jealous of me and this other girl.
She's like, my Mr. Pippin and Adhorn. I never knew you two could party like this. Let me show you what I can do with a giant toad. We're gonna shut your door for the night.
All night.
The hostess puts a
yeah.
do not disturb sign on y'all's door because pretty wild. You guys end the night with 2 gold pieces rooms, like 2 gold each. What a wild night. That'll end our session here. I will be doing some special rolls because you guys telling the hostess to bring you more drinks will reach the point where I have to roll some whoopsies, got too drunk, didn't know what I was doing.
Fuck. Hey man, this is my first time. I didn't know there were consequences to my actions.
There's always consequences to your actions.
Yep, when you drink, you're
I got
taking
her
a risk.
pregnant. I got her
Oh,
pregnant.
she's gonna lay more eggs. Oh, I still got my egg in this bed. What a bed. Dragon egg, toad, Marnie.
Wasp.
Well,
2 men.
yep.
My best brother, Adhorn.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
Had many
assuming
nights like these in the tavern.
you guys like Whiteforge.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All
Pretty
right.
fucking
I'm
epic.
never leaving this fucking bar, I tell you what. I'm gonna join a one-man
This is
band.
it. This is the campaign ends here, man.
Where's,
I'm gonna live in
where-
this fucking bar.
where's Pippin? Pippin needs to be in this bed.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
true. True.
Grab
Come here,
you,
girl.
grab you a Pippin.
Getting fucking weird.
Man, that bed is gonna need to be washed for sure. Like,
There's 3 animals in that bed. Well, 4 if you count.
Yeah,
Marnie
I mean-
Marnie over here is leaking everywhere with all this toad cheese.
yeah, the frog's just secreting like crazy.
You-
I hope
Especially,
you don't wake up with bored.
especially if you guys keep giving the frog more to drink.
Yeah. I'm waiting for
what are you
that
doing in
bar.
the bed with this man?
What's
He's
going
a
on in that
handsome
room?
man.
I'm still trying to get my girl to bed.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hey, thanks.
All right. Well, thank you all for playing. I'm happy we've come to
Wait, what are the
Whiteforge, and you guys
Thank
had
you
a
for the foreplay.
nice little time getting some R&R after all the hardship you guys have been through so far.
Hey, the hardship doesn't start until the night begins, baby.
Not my thing.
We're gonna
Look at
wake up
this.
with fucking wasp
Look at
stings
what?
and warts.
Look at what, Kay? Look
Look at this.
Yes, what they're doing is the same thing Bippin and Marnie are doing.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's going on in both places. I promise you that. All right.
Do that. Oh, Marnie's gonna regret her decisions in the morning.
Someone sounds jealous.
I think Marnie's jealous. That's why she ended up in there.
All right.
I'm gonna wake everyone up with breakfast in bed.
I hope it's eggs.
Yeah, it's frog eggs.
You knock.
We're waking everybody up with some fucking bagpipes. This will be the rise and shine.
I like how there's some
Wait.
like bass that comes with
Are we-
it at a certain
gonna-
point.
We're gonna
Like
long
it's a
rest after
force.
this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
This
long
is all
rest.
This is all K Heroes all night.
Jesus. What are you doing to that poor man?
Not me.
That's Megan.